Stephen, it's a shield.
The first episode hones in on Stephen trying to summon his weapon. His favourite ice cream sandwich just ceased production, but the gems were one step ahead and got in a pretty big batch of them. This gets Stephen really excited and his gem starts glowing, which is what usually precedes gem summoning. But the gem glow is short-lived. This inspires the gems to teach Stephen what successfully summoning a gem weapon entails. They each teach Stephen what they believe is the right way to summon his weapon, showcasing their unique perspectives and highlighting something really important, that there isn't a universal method to activating gem powers. As the episode progressed, I personally got more eager to find out what his weapon would be. And then finally it happens. Stephen summons a shield. Why were the gems so surprised that Stephen's weapon was a shield? They had spent a pretty long time with Rose and had seen her summon her weapon on numerous occasions. Stephen inheriting Rose's gem would mean he inherited most, if not all, her powers, which includes the weapon she summoned. The simplest explanation is that this could be a plot hole. Let's face it, Steven Universe isn't a stranger to inconsistencies, especially in its earlier episodes. Fans even joke that much of Season 1 isn't fully canon. Take the episode Stephen and the Stevens, for example. It features a time travel device, which raises questions about why such technology wasn't used during critical moments, like Pink Diamond's supposed shattering. If time travel was a known possibility, wouldn't the Diamonds have exploited it to change history? Similarly, the gem's surprise at Stephen's shield might just be an oversight, a moment where the writers focused more on the emotional payoff for the audience than strict narrative consistency. Another possibility is that the gems were uncertain about what Stephen's weapon would be because he isn't a traditional gem. He's a half-human, half-gem hybrid. Fusion gems, for instance, often have unique weapons that combine the traits of their component gems. Given Stephen's hybrid nature, the gems might have believed his weapon could deviate from Rose Quartz's shield. Maybe it would be something entirely new, reflecting his human influence. What if the gems weren't surprised at all? Think back to the fake obstacle course they set up. They staged the whole thing to boost Stephen's morale, pretending to be impressed when he completed it. The gems understand that Stephen's powers are deeply tied to his emotions. Confidence and excitement help him tap into his abilities. So maybe the gems already knew Stephen's weapon would be a shield, but decided not to spoil the surprise. They might have thought that Stephen's curiosity and anticipation would motivate him to continue to work harder on his training. Their surprised reactions when he finally summoned the shield could have been part of the act, designed to make Stephen feel accomplished. They may have been surprised that he summoned it unexpectedly, but prior to that, they never even mentioned to him that it would probably be a shield. That coupled with Pearl's reaction especially. But from a writing point, I like the fact they kept the reveal of the weapon to later in the episode. It helped to build the suspense. If that's the case, their approach makes sense. Which theory makes the most sense? While a plot hole is the simplest explanation, Steven Universe thrives on its emotional depth, and I thrive on over-analysing parts of shows that really don't need it, making the third theory, the gems faking surprise, the most compelling to me. Of course, it's also possible that the second theory plays a role. After all, Steven's entire existence challenges what the gems thought they knew about their world. Remember to subscribe to the channel, only if you want to see more videos like this. I'm working on a channel membership video, so stay tuned for that.